Welcome back everyone. Last week we left you at Speeds Point just after my run-in with the law, and this week we're going to be heading south from Speeds Point down towards Elliston, and we're going to be stopping at Walker's Rock. So stick with us and roll intro. Alright, we now head southeast down to Walker's Rock campground. This is a SA National Park paid campsite.
So we're just driving through Streaky Bay.
Turn left onto Flinders Highway, Jubilee Road.
And then turning left.
Continue on B100 for 1 kilometre.
So we've decided to stop. We've resorted ourselves to using the DJI pocket camera now, just purely because the GoPro is starting to fall apart. Tanya's gone to get some bread from this little bread place I'll show you.
only, and I've only got $6, and I was going to get fruit buns.
Oh.
I've only got £6.
And how much do you need?
It says it's $10.
Alright. I've only got...
I've got 20, 40.
I've got $3 in the car.
I've got 7 then.
And I've got $3 in the car.
Yeah.
So you'll be alright.
Yeah.
So just a tip, when you come to South Australia, or pretty much anywhere I guess, there's a lot of places where it's cash only.
Yeah.
These Barocca tubes, perfect for putting dollar coins in. I'd put $1 and $2 coins in, and in a couple of cases it's saved our bacon. Only got $1 left in there now, but nice sticky bun.
So we've headed out from our campground and we're going to visit Talia Caves. Both of us quite like caves, and I did a bit of looking up on Google, and it's a formation of caves that goes 20 kilometres from here towards Elliston Beach. It faces Smoky Bay. It says that it has a natural grotto here, which is great for sunsets and sunrises. We won't be here for that. And it's great for fishing. It's on one of our favourite kinds of road, which is not well maintained. As you can see, this is our favourite kind of graded road. It's a little bit bumpy. Lots of corrugations. Wouldn't have bought the caravan here for sure. Well, they do say there's quite a few camping areas down here. And they're free. Yeah. Can't believe someone's bought their caravan down here. What the hell?
Yeah, so it's not that bad. The corrugations here aren't as bad as other roads.
I guess at least it's an outback.
Take it slow.
Another van here. There's obviously something to look at here.
Okay, look there.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh, there's something to look at here, caves. That's where your parking is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she's cold. She's cold and windy. bit of sea spray. Coming in there. Oh, look at this wave coming. Really rough out there. Some real big breakers. Quite slippery, watch out. Do not fall in there, you'll not come out again. The ground is really covered in sand and very slippery, this rock. Time has gone up there. But yeah, you fall in there, you're going to be in trouble, because that water rises when you see the waves come in about 3 meters. Darling, see the way the waves are coming in, great big waves, smashing and crashing over the rocks. She's very confident that there's not going to be any big waves come over there. That's one angry looking sea today. But this area is stunning, stunningly beautiful. So what do you think?
Awesome.
It's pretty stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is the first one.
Yeah.
What the rest of them look like.
So We're going to take a drive along the coast road and stop at a few more,
Yeah.
and we'll have a look. Be nice if it wasn't blowing a gale, wouldn't it?
Yeah, nice today, isn't it?
Oh, wouldn't want to be out there, I know that much.
Yeah, you're wrong
I said to my wife it'd be a beautiful day for the drone if it wasn't blowing a gale up here.
there. Yeah.
Get some really good footage, but it's nearly always blowing a gale up here, I think.
Is it? Yeah, it's the first time.
You very rarely see people come up here when it's not like this.
Yeah,
The landscape says it all, doesn't
And I think this is pretty much online with the Roaring 40s.
right. Yeah, right.
So it's how they used to get across here using these winds.
Yeah. So is there another cave up further? Or?
I don't know, it's the first time we've been along here as well.
Oh, right.
So, as far as I'm aware, it's 20 k's of them.
Oh, is
So this
it? I know.
runs 20 k's,
it?
yeah.
Oh, does it? Yeah, right.
So I should think there's probably a few.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this one. Now this one's very undercut. It's just this is a sinkhole. They call this one the tub, but it pretty much is a sinkhole. That's what it is. Looks like some sort of monument. Let's see. It's just stunning. So rough. So this is Alistair D.B. Millard, who was accidentally drowned at this spot on the 24th of June 1928. Oh, really doesn't surprise me that someone could drown here. Looking at this. Ferocious. It would make for some more awesome drone footage up here, but not in this wind. Just
Hi everyone, so we've arrived at our campground for tonight, which is at Walker's Rock. We're in Osprey campground, which is the first one as you come in on the right hand side. It's easy to miss because it's just before the roundabout at the top of the graded track, but we've seen that there's some beautiful toilets, or a toilet, sorry, and a shower. Very clean, lots and lots of bins, and I can't work out how to turn this stupid thing around. He does it so easy, and I just can't do it, so I give up. Anyway, I'm going to take the walk to the beach. You're just going to have to put up with looking at me, I'm afraid. It's 40 metres, so hopefully that won't take me too long. Really, what I want to do is see whether it's any good for fishing or not, because yesterday's spot was so weedy, there was no chance of fishing. Not that I'm a super keen fisherwoman, because I never catch anything. Oh, it's very sandy, but you know, it would be nice to catch something once. I've had a few near misses, and this is all uphill in thongs. Not good. And it's super breezy, so the wind's a bit chilly, and I'll turn around and you'll be able to see behind me, hopefully, the caravan over there. Right, nearly there. I can see the water. Jesus. Maybe somebody could tell me when South Australia is not windy. Anyhow, here we go. Sand is pretty soft. Oh my lord. Anyway, it seems a bit less weedy here than where we were last time. So I'll turn you around and you can have a look at the ocean. So this is 40 metres from where we've camped. It's pretty stunning. I just wish it was less windy.
So still blowing a bit of a gale here, but nice little campground that we're at. We've got the fire going. We're going to put some jacket potatoes in there later. Tanya's doing a beef brisket for dinner, which is smelling absolutely amazing. And I believe she took you for a walk around the site, but yeah, this is Walker's Rock, which is just outside Elliston. And this is one that you have to pay the national parks for. I believe it was $15. We got a large site. Back straight onto the beach. Drinking wine. Tanya's.
Talbilk.
This is the stuff we bought at Tarbilk.
Tarbilk Flood Blend 2023. Very easy drinking.
It is very easy, which is why we picked it. And we're not great white wine drinkers really, but you know, needs must sometimes, and it was nice. Yeah, it is the only thing that's letting this site down really is the wind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not as bad as Speeds Point, but yeah, not great. It's still pretty breezy. So we got the hillbilly out, loaded it with wood because I want some coals in there to put the potatoes in, and we got the lid for it. So obviously we could go to bed knowing that it's not going to get out of control. Although saying that, it looks like they've I don't know if these, I'm guessing these are native plants, but a lot of succulents here, which of course would be fairly fire resistant anyway because they carry a lot of fluid. But these are all succulents except for that dead one just there. But this is all succulent. All across the ground is succulent. So one thing for anyone looking at coming out this way, the caves that we went to, Talia Caves today, which was the drive along the coast, just so any of you guys know, there is lots of free camping available there. Now obviously with this wind it wouldn't be a particularly nice place to go, but I'm guessing in the summer, if the wind died down or on a week where it wasn't too breezy, would be a stunning place for a free camp, and it is free. So definitely put that on your list because the views there are stunning, and there's a few campgrounds right up on the cliff edge, isn't there? Would be fantastic.
If you're an experienced four-wheel driver, you can also do the beach drive.
Yeah, so you can, when you follow that road to the very end, there's a section there where you can get down onto the beach, and they allow you to drive the beach, which we would have done, but irony again, the compressor, my compressor is in the caravan. We went down there without the caravan and had no compressor, so I didn't want to go driving on the beach. Even though I had max tracks, I had 40 odd psi in the rear tyres and 35 in the front, way too high for driving over sand dunes. But I think we'll probably come back to this area, stay there and do some four-wheel driving over those dunes onto the beach. Would be really good, and maybe do that with some friends. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to, where are we darling? Walker's Rock in Elliston. So had a first real bit of rain this morning, and we had a little bit of mischief in the van that the window started leaking.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah,
All my clothes were wet.
Tina's clothes that she'd put to one side, all soaking wet. So I've had a quick look. I pulled the cover off, and I will show you a bit when I look at it at the campground. We're moving on today, but I pulled the cover off, and the whole window was loose in its fittings. So I tightened that up, but I don't think that's where it's leaking from. They're only supposed to be finger tight, and they were loose, but I've just tightened them up with my fingers. I think potentially last night or the night before last, when we were at Speeds Point and it was blowing a gale,
With sand and
the van was being sandblasted, I think there's a really good chance that what's happened is the sand has got between the window and the sill. So I think I just need to open the window and clean around the sills, and maybe that'll fix the problem, because certainly the window frame's in tight and our window's pulling up tight. So, and it's only leaking in a couple of areas, so I reckon there's something in the sills there. So we'll have a look at that later. We're just doing breakfast, doing some washing, and then we'll hit the road. So staple diet when camping, a bacon roll, get us to hit the road. The EcoFlow has been an absolute godsend on this trip. A lot of the time we've been off grid, and for the few times that we've been on grid, I haven't even needed to pull the solar panels out. What I've been doing is when we're on grid, I just plug it in, charge it up. Takes about an hour to fully charge it from, half discharge, 2 hours if it's fully discharged, and then we're good to go. So we're currently doing washing. The washing machine's going. Tanya's here with the rolls, with a nice couple of baps. So there's 3 bits each. You reckon that's good enough?
yeah,
Happy with that?
I'll have 2 in bits.
Because they're the crispiest. that's the end of another episode. Join us next week when we'll be looking at another beach camp on the Eyre Peninsula and bringing that to you. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, support us. It's free and it really does drive us to keep going. Anyway, stay safe on the tracks and we'll catch you next time.